Hello guys, Nate here. Wanted to do a quick video. Shop's been down for a few weeks. We had a issue with the dust collection system. One of the pipes that was sucking in the dust was all clogged up with metal dust, and it kind of caught fire a bit and started smoldering. So I basically had to tear the whole thing off the wall and dump it into the water bucket real quick, which is a little bit exciting, to say the least. So we decided to redo the whole dust collection system, and after watching a video that John Grimsmo put out recently, decided to go with some dust deputies. So we ended up getting two of them. I will show you here. Started out with got these small to attach to our vacuum, which is a basically a bucket, and this is the system here. It's a Cyclone dust collection system that sucks in the air through this tube and then travels in a spiral around this, drops to the bottom of the bucket, which collects all of the dust down in the bottom of the bucket, as you can see down in there. And you can see how fine that dust is. It really works really well. And then all the air goes out the top and into the vacuum without any dust in it. So your filters stay good forever, and it keeps the power of your vacuum just really going. You can see they provide a foam block and some bolts to attach it to the side of your vacuum. And how they recommend you do it is take one bucket, put wheels on the bottom of it, attach that bucket to your vacuum, and then your second bucket that the dust deputy is attached to just sits in the first bucket, so you can just pull the whole thing out and empty it. And it's a really, really good system. I've heard stories about the plastic ones falling and breaking, and I also talked to a woman on the phone from Dust Deputy and or from Oneida Air Systems, and she said that these plastic ones, if you're dealing with a lot of metal dust and stuff, can tend to abrade on the inside. So for my grinding setup, we went with the big boy. This is the industrial all metal dust deputy. It's got a 5-inch inlet and a 6-inch outlet. Got some of this semi-rigid tubing here, so I can point it wherever I want. We decided to use 4-inch tubing. Just what we wanted to use and could find, so I had to do a not reducer but the opposite. All the seams are taped up because we wanted everything to be sealed super tight, and then we got a big, we paid the money and got a big drum. You can use a trash can lid, or you can use a trash can or some other stuff, but we wanted the full shebang. And then 6-inch outlet we made go down to a 4-inch with another piece of semi-rigid tubing. Just have a one of these pipes you can put together, laying across the workbench here, because we wanted to be able to take it apart relatively easily and move stuff if we really needed to. And then we just used the same rubber pipe that we had with the dust collector to go into the dust collector. To even soup it up even more, we decided to get I believe this was from Wynn, W-Y-N-N, Wynn Environmental. It is a rigid filter for dust collectors, and it's really good for a couple reasons. It increases the amount of surface area of air coming out of the filter, because that's how they work. The air goes in and then it pushes out of the filter and all the dust stays inside. Increases your surface area, which increases your airflow, and apparently they last way longer. To clean them out, you're supposed to just take them outside and spray them with an air hose, but since we have it attached to the dust deputy, we don't really see much of a need to clean it out ever, because it doesn't seem to get any dust in it at all. And it just increased the power of the air compressor. It lets it use all of its power so much more and for so much longer. Just did a little bit of grinding today. Decided to take one of my kitchen knife blanks and make it into a little outdoorsy knife. This one, a friend of mine asked me to design her, or to make her a knife for, just camping, general use stuff. food prep, sort of things you would do in a campground. Nothing like big and choppy, because people would have an axe for that, but decided to take a chef's knife and grind it down into this. I'll show you the before and after. Let's see. So here's what they start out as. The blanks. It's got like a 7-inch blade, and there's the shape of this knife traced onto it. So I don't remove that much metal. It loses about an inch of blade length. I'm going to do a partial hidden tang. Going to probably cut this off a little bit shorter and then build a kind of a frame around it. I think I'm going to make it removable and mill like a storage compartment on the inside of the handle for matches or fishing line or whatnot. I just think that would be really cool. And this is a convex grind. Pretty thin. Not going to go stupid thin with it, but just working out how to get the plunges and the ricasso to look all nice. I got these nice even plunges with the good lines there. But then since it's a convex grind, I'm trying to get the flats to look nice as well. But I'll keep you guys updated about this. I actually got this pretty damn even looking at it. A little bit off, but pretty close. Sorry, it's super glary in here. This is just a 120 grit finish on this right now, but it's super duper glary. See, can you see that better? I don't know. Either way, the dust collection system is working really fantastically. I mean, it just no dust. Usually when I just finished grinding, and usually when I'm done grinding, I'm just covered in dust and stuff. There's very little on me. There's a little bit on top of this, but that's from sparks catching on the belt. And they, if I grind real hard, they'll catch on the belt and fly off the back and fly at me and stuff. It's just unavoidable, but I mean, it's just the power it has is just amazing. Let me turn it on. It might be a bit loud, but you can see the pipe shakes, and it's just really powerful now. I mean, it's just insane how much dust collection we get off of it. It'll even suck up steam and smoke if it's coming off a blade, and I don't know. It's working very nice. So far, I highly recommend the Dust Deputies from Oneida Air Systems. I believe the big one's about $230, and the bucket is about $100 that comes with it. And this one is $100 for the entire kit. So if you have a shop vac, instead of paying $20 for a filter that will last, a few weeks or a month or two, attach one of these to it, and your filters will last, almost indefinitely. And your vacuum will have an insane amount of power. So I believe that is all for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Peace.